Hey everybody, welcome to our first day in a new series. We are calling this one Repeats. So this is something very different and out of the norm for me. We've done a slight version of it before in repetitions and routine, but we are doing repeats in terms of every day of the week. So we'll repeat. So for the way that I post, it'll be the same Monday to the next Monday to the next Monday, at least 3 weeks, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to force myself to do 4. And after the 4 weeks is up, we'll either do a new round of repeats or I'll switch it up. So, because, I do kind of sometimes get tired of doing the same things. But I think it'll be good to watch our progressions and really be able to keep track of our progressive overload. So today we are working on stability and core. So kind of through some unconventional methods for grabbing core, making sure that we're really just stabilizing. So we're not crunching. We'll get a few planks, but kind of through movement. So it's really just training that core, the trunk, the torso, to hold flexion, to hold complete support for other movements that are going on. So we're going to start on a roller so we can get some roll out, kind of work on that fascia, especially through the trunk and the glutes. And then I have my 24 kilo kettlebell and my 20 kilo kettlebell. You can totally use dumbbells, but you're going to need one that's just a little bit lighter than the other. So we are going to be using off-balanced weights just for some fun and instability. All right, so I guess fun is subjective. But if you think in your mind it's going to be fun, that's your belief and you're ready for it, it'll be fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and start on that roller on the ground. We're going to put it long ways. So from your tailbone to the back of your head, hopefully you can get all the way on the roller. If you only have a short roller, then I would still kind of try to do it because we want to be able to try to get the shoulders open, the chest open, the shoulders rolled back, and we're just going to do a slight little rotation side to side. So as you kind of roll off the roller, your core will have to grab and hold support so that you're not rolling all the way off onto the ground, but you can keep your balance somewhat on the roller. So just from one scapula to the other, from one to the other. Good. And then just stay centered. Open your arms a second. Go ahead and pull the low back into the roller. Engage through the core. Just that little pelvic tuck. Then reach your arms up overhead, round up, and we're going to go back into that upper back, rolling back and forth. Just a little bit more pressure through that thoracic spine. And then we'll go ahead and engage the core. See what we got. Try to keep both feet on the ground, pushing that low back into the roller, and then roll up. Sometimes my leg flies up, a little unbalanced. Hopefully you could just roll it on up without falling off. All right, then we're going to turn that roller the other direction and go up and down the back. Feel free to just focus wherever your body wants to, where it needs a little bit more love. Rounding again through that back. Get your push and pull up and down the spine, all the way up into those traps. We'll lean just a little bit onto one side. And then the other. Maybe you can get all the way up through that serratus anterior, your armpit kind of muscle under the armpit, helps support the shoulder. Okay, and then from here, stay here with your roller on the low part of your scapula and just let your back round back. And then exhale, come up, just a little itty bitty pull. I'm not really going for deep abdomen flexion here. It's more just getting mobility through that mid spine, opening through the chest. Oh, feels so good. One more. Round it back, getting that flexion. Extension, flexion when you come forward, extension when you roll back. All right, go ahead and roll on down. We're going to get into the glutes. Glutes are going to be a part of stabilizing, always. Plus, they should just be taking a lot of force and work in your life, whether it's workouts or walking or running or whatever, sports and activities. Those glutes should be a huge part of the equation. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that roller and move on around into a child's pose. Big toes together, reach your hips back, arms come forward. So let your chest drop to the ground, open through that chest and pull the shoulders back. Feel free to kind of shift left and right. And then come on up to your hands and knees, cat and cow. Make sure your shoulders are right over the wrists, hips right over your knees. Inhale as your chest pulls open, lift your head, open through the neck, and then exhale, round, tuck your chin in, get lots of movement through the back. And then we're going to neutralize the spine. Thoracic rotations. Okay, so what we're going to be ending up doing, like I said, is having offset weight or one-sided weight, which is still offset. And that is going to cause us to have to stabilize and flex and contract and hold stability through the core through unweighted motion. All right, switch to the other side. So if you've ever carried something across the parking lot or through the house or down the beach or whatever, it helps to have a something balancing you out per side. So like our farmer carry or whatever else. So today we're going to be a little bit unbalanced to force ourselves to have to work through that instability and use the core. Push up and back into your downward facing dog. We're going to pedal out those feet, drop one heel and then the other. So we're going to start off with plank sets. So from our plank position, we're going to be lifting our legs. If you do not plank, then you can either stand and hinge forward into basically like a warrior 3 position so that you have to find balance, or you can stay on your hands and knees. So it's really up to you. Bring your body forward, shoulders over the wrists. You're welcome to go into a forearm plank as well. Tuck your tailbone, feel that core engage. Lift your right leg. We're going to go for 10. We're not in a rush. 3, we want to keep the hips stable and steady. 7, feel that glute engage. 9, when you're at 10, hold the leg there, and then we're going to pull the knee in and push out. 2, feel your hamstring contract. Feel that core stay strong and solid. Make sure you're not twisting in the hips. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Shoulders stay over the wrists, hips stay level. We're still not rushing. Try to just lift that heel straight up. This is 10. Pull in and out. 2, 3. Elbows pull back toward your toes. 9, 10. All right, take a little stretch, and then we're going to go into a side plank. So you can stay on your knee if you would like, or go into a full side plank. 10, leg abductions, so extensions. The leg's going to kick up. Make sure you're holding that plank position. 5, open high through that chest. 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to crunch. You got it. 3, 7. So we're moving while holding that plank. So you got to find that stability. All right, other side. Extensions, abductions. 1, 2, 3, open through the chest. Try to keep those hips stacked. 6, 10. Then our crunch. 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right. Let's hit up the downward facing dog. Woo. And then walk everything together. All right. Lots of flexion. So now we're going to go into that offset march. So grab your dumbbells or kettlebells. So one side is a little bit heavier than the other. Pick one leg. Doesn't really matter. We're here for core. Pull your knee. Stability and flexion on that trunk, your glute. 7, 8. Once we're at 10, hold it there and kick. 3, 4. Woo. 5, lots of stability. Hold that core strong, strong. 8, 9, 10. Other side. 3, 4, 5. Find that core. 7, 8. Lift up off your low back. Hold this one. 10, 9, 8. 5, 4, 3. Pull the belly back. 2. Wrap all the way around the core. And 1. All right, set those down. We'll take a little twist, shift out, then bring one arm up and over. Okay, we're going to do a QL stretch, QL hinge, your quadratus lumborum muscle from your spine into the pelvis. I'm going to hit my 44 this round. We'll see about going up next round. So elbow open out wide. Let your bell drop. We're going to do 6 per side. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. 3. So here, tendency is for your hips to shift out. We really want to try to keep the pelvis square. 6. The pelvis neutral. Lined up to the ground. Hinge, pull back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You gotta count. 9. Oh, I went all the way to 10. I was only supposed to do 6. 4 more this side. Next time we'll do 6 with that heavier one. 2. Got into the work. 3, 4. Sometimes it's just hard to give up on 10. Oh, the body's been regulated over the years. Okay, we're going to do our donuts. These always get into my biceps as well. Belly super strong. We're going to go 10 for this one. Around, grab that handle, a little bit of a shift. 6, lift the chest. 8, 9, 10. Okay, other way. Tighten through that core. 5, you're working for the stability, the flexion. 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. Now, we're going to head into our single leg deadlift. That is stability and flexion, if I've ever seen it. And then from there, we're going to get kettlebell swings. If you don't swing, you can stick with your, I want something a little more high intensity. So you could do jump squats. If you have a ball, you could do a slam ball. Go from there. But for now, just 6 per side of our single leg deadlift. So hold one weight on the left side. Your right leg's going to stay in the ground. Take your time. Try to keep your back leg straight and pointed at the ground. Relax through the toes. Line up that knee and toe. 4. Lengthen, lengthen. Lots of flexion. And 6. Other side. Two. Lengthen through the back. Strengthen through the core. 5. And 6. All right. Get your bell ready. Just 20. Getting those swings, or you can do your slam ball, like I said. Set up your feet. Again, super good stability and flexion for the core. Remember, we're wanting to use flexion through the glutes, momentum from that thrust to get the bell up. 18, 19, 20. Perfect. All right, get your bell out of the way. Downward facing dog. Stretch it all out a second. And then we're going to come forward. Lift up for 10. There's a round. 3, 4. Focus. Flexion. Stability. 10. Fold in. Push into that thumb and first finger. Good stability, good support. Keep your thighs squared and neutral. 9, 10. Other side. Square off the hips. Try not to twist. 10. Now fold it in and out. 4. Feel that hamstring. Feel the core. 10. Whew. Start on your second side this time for your side planks. So set it up, then get that extension. If you need to stay on your bottom knee or even standing, that's fine. At this point in time, super important that you know how to self-flex the core. Crunch. So we have to hold stability while we're also moving. 10. Oh, so good. Just 10. Other side. Strong and flexed. The second side should be tougher on that abduction. Those poor little muscles get tired. Last one. Whew. Crunch. 2, 3. 7, 9, 10. Oh, everything's falling apart. Whew. All right. Take a little second, reach up and over. We're going to do that offset march. Pretty sure last time, yeah, I had my heavier on the right side, so this time heavier on the left. Even when you're picking up, have purpose and intention through that core. 10. Really open chest. Where's that core? Stability, flexion. 8. Lift up. And 10. Hold it there. 10. 9. 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. There we go. Falling over. 8. We're training our grip too. It's all good. 1. Don't lean. 7, 8, 10. Oh. All right. Take your twist. Lock in. Still. Lean up and over. And up and over. Find their flexion and extension. All right. Now we're going to do those QL hinges. This time, we'll stick with 6, both sides. Try our heavier bell. Set up your stance. Make sure both feet are straight ahead. 6. Open out. That's why we did a lot of our rolling, trying to get the chest lifted, trying not to round. 4, 5, 6. All right. We got our donuts. We got our single leg deadlift. And then we have our swings. Lock the core. Good. Tall stance. 6. 10. 9. 10. Okay, right leg down. That's where we started last time. Let's start second side. Left leg down. Right leg lifts. Control and contract through your trunk. That's our big purpose today. Focus. Try to keep the hips level, square to the ground. Knee and toe lines up on that supporting side. 5 and 6. All right, other side. If you need a support on something, that's fine. Over time, we want to build that stability. That's the whole point, right? Fine if you get a little shifted off, get a little wobbly. That's the core finding itself back into place. Six. All right, 20 swings. Doesn't matter how high you get your bell. What matters is the core stays strong, the glutes do the work. Super flat back. Drive through the heel. 19, 20. Snapping those thighs into place. All right, let's enjoy a nice low yogi squat. Oh, we got to keep these up for sure. Elbows into the knees. Maybe take a little twist. Good for that thoracic spine again. All right, one more round. Starting off with our plank kicks, then hamstring curls. For focus, trunk flexion. Lengthen through the body while holding 10, now curl, while holding flexion through that trunk and torso. 8, 9, 10. Other side. 2, 3. We're not rushing. And 10. Curl. 4. 8, 9, 10. All right. Turn those fingertips back. Let your forearms stretch. Quick sec. Okay, we're back to that first side. Side plank abductions. Make sure your hips are nice and high, stacked up. 6, 7. Try to keep your legs straight. Okay, now we're going to crunch. 3, 4, Ooh, definitely feeling that. Find that stability. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. Oh. Beautiful. All right. Back to our offset march. We'll switch the bells halfway through when we switch legs, whatever you pick up at this point, totally fine. 6, 7, brace that core. Kick, find your quad. Holy cow. Other side. Feel, feel, feel. Get it going. Dig under that rib cage. Okay, stay up. Nine, 10. Okay, we're gonna hit our QL hinge. Keep your body straight up and down. Meaning, guess I should differentiate. Meaning from your hips down. That's not shifting at all. Okay, it's just from that mid back. Perfect. All right, give that grip a sec. Then we're gonna get our donuts. Whew. Tuck and tighten. Same thing. What we're working on. Whole set. And then we need to keep that for all our other workout days, exercises. 7, 10. Good job. Right leg first. Left arm holds the bell. Try to find that balanced pelvis. Try your best. Try your best. I know I still tilt a teeny bit, but I'm trying to watch that. That's where that stability comes in. Six. Other side. Try to relax through the toes, open through the chest, lengthen through the back. Back leg straight and strong. Okay, swings. Swings and stretch. Remember, use momentum, flexion. I think kind of in super dramatic terms. Nice work. All right, lie on the ground with me. Roll it down. Both feet a little bit wider than your hips. Let your knees drop over to the left. Arms out in a T, palms on the ground. Pack your right shoulder into the ground. Stay here or take your left foot, put it on top of the right knee. Woo. Kettlebell swings served their purpose. Wanted it to get the heart rate up. Okay, release and roll. You'll find sweat always definitely builds when you're doing big core flexions. Get everything packed. If you'd like, take your right foot, put it on top of the left knee. Okay, so in 1 week, we're going to repeat that. See how it goes. There's a chance you may just have to do the same video. So we are actually going to be moving in a little, about 10 days. So in case I get a little busy, I reserve the right to repeat the old recordings. But I would like to try to do them myself. So hopefully we're in that hamstring stretch now. Extend your right leg long. We're going to take another twist. I like doing twists after a bunch of stability work, just making sure that the back, the erector spinae, your thoracic spine, your lats and traps held out as they should and supported as they should instead of getting tense and irritated. Okay, roll in. We'll get our figure 4 from a pigeon in a minute. So hamstring. Push the back of the knee away from you. Sit the hips into the ground. Find your breath. Okay, support your calf with your left hand. Extend your left leg long, and then we're going to take that straight leg over the body. Pull the right foot up toward the left shoulder and pack your right shoulder into the ground. Try to keep the back of the knee straight. All right. Bring it up. Bring that right leg forward and across. So we're going to end up with our pigeon. Flex your front foot, especially if you're able to get the knee or the shin pretty much close to parallel to the front of the mat. We really want to get that front foot flexed back. It helps to get the stretch into the right place and support the knee. So then you have the musculature around the knee to support that joint as you're flexing that toe back. Pull the left hip forward, the right hip back. And then let's also take the right arm up and twist. Bring it back down, and we'll pigeon on the other side. Ooh. Now we're going to flex that left foot. Square the pelvis. Lengthen through that back leg. Pull your right front hip down. The left back hip, or the left hip back. Squaring off. Okay, now take your left arm up and back. Trying to keep that left hip pulling into the ground. Beautiful. All right. Good stability and core work to help prepare us and set us up to use all that core and stability for our workouts coming up for the rest of the week. All right, as always, stay in touch. I love to hear what's going on, how the workouts are leaving you, what maybe is not working, what is working, and we'll go from there. Have a great rest of your day.